G'day and welcome to another edition of Hef's Beer Reviews. Today I'm reviewing another smoke beer. Another one from Schlenkerla in Germany. This time it is their Weizen, so smoked wheat beer. Let's crack it on open. And we'll give it a pour into the Spiegelau Hefeweizen glass. This beer was recently reviewed by KC from KC's Beer Room and he loved it. I did the Marzen recently. We'll see how this one compares. It certainly looks good in the glass. There we go. Beautiful. It is a very hazy copper, maybe light brown colour. And we've got a good 4 fingers of beige head there. Large head, typical, of course, of a German wheat beer. It's highly carbonated and we've also got some floaties in there. Let's check out the aroma. Okay, look, the initial aroma that I get is like a traditional wheat beer aroma with, it's the banana that I can get, the banana and the wheat, but then the smoke hits, that campfire, bushfire smell. Interesting. All right, let's give it a taste. Cheers, and special cheers to Boydo from Beers with Boydo. This one, like the Marzen, comes courtesy of him, so thanks, mate. Yeah, very effervescent in the mouth. Can you see? I don't know if it's quite coming through on camera, but those bubbles, and it's not a nucleated glass, are just streaming up from the bottom. I don't think it's... Oh yeah, there you go. It's having trouble focusing, but look at that. That is something. All right. Medium body. No bitterness to speak of. The flavour profile, similar to the aroma. The initial taste at the front of the palate is reminiscent of your typical German wheat beer with some banana coming through. The wheat, of course, is keeping it nice and light in terms of body. And then there's a decent hit of that campfire, bushfire smoke. Lingering, I'm getting both of those flavours. It's not finishing as dry like the Marzen did. Look, it's certainly an acquired taste, and as I said to someone in the comments when I reviewed the Marzen, it's a unique sensory experience. I'm not a huge subscriber to the theory around the seasonality of different kinds of beers, although I do to a certain extent understand why people favour certain beers according to the season or the time of year and the weather that they experience. But look, if I did subscribe to such a theory, then I would certainly be advocating that this is more of a winter beer as opposed to a summer beer. Sessionability for me would be very low. Certainly one of these 500ml bottles would be enough. I did neglect to let you know at the beginning of the review that this one is 5.2% ABV, so 2.1 standard drinks. Price point, well, Boydo, as I said, gave this to me. He let me know in the comments of the Marzen review that they were $8.50 at Dan Murphy's when he grabbed them, but almost overnight the price went up an astronomical $5 a bottle, and they're now going for $13.50 for a 500ml bottle, which is what I think KC paid as well. And $13.50 I think is asking a bit much. $8.50, yeah, $13.50. Not only is the sessionability going to keep you to one, but the price point's going to keep you to just one as well. Look at that head, still sticking around. Gotta love a wheat beer. For me, this is more drinkable than the Marzen. I don't know if it's if there's less of the smoked malt in this one, or the flavours from the wheat and the yeast are just providing a little bit more to balance out the smoke. The wheat, as I said earlier as well, keeps the body nice and light, so that probably helps as well. Yeah, I like this. I do like this. I think I would drink this one again. As I implied before, though, it's not one that I think I would drink often. Probably need to be in the mood for it. But that's good. That's a good beer. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for the Weizen, the smoked wheat beer from Schlenkerla. Thanks again to Boydo for supplying it, and thanks to you for watching. We'll catch you next time on Hef's Beer Reviews.